Hey guys, it's Sidekick Lefty, and I'm back in the ESO, and I wanted to show you guys another character build I had. He's the Speedster. I want to change his name, I probably should. This guy's class is nuts. I have 3 different things going on. I have 2 permanent abilities and my boon. And my guy right now runs as fast as a fully upgraded horse. Now, I don't have major expedition on either. Well, I do, but if my horse, I had it with on my horse would run faster than me, but I still run as fast as a horse that has plus 60 movement speed, and I'm going to show you how, and I'm going to show you why it's important. Look at him, just hawking, dude, hawking. Alright, so let's get into the skills. So we get into the character, right? We do active skills, the boon, the steed, automatically 10% movement speed. I wish it gave you stamina recovery, but health recovery is kind of eh. Major expedition, increased movement speed by 30%. And minor expedition, increased movement speed by another 10%. So 10%, 30, 10%, that automatically is 50 from the gate. You go to your skills. I'm an orc. The orc's last ability is called Swift Warrior. You have increased weapon damage, and you have an additional 12% sprint reduction cost and 10% movement speed. So I, as of right now, have 60% movement speed, and I can run as fast as a fully trained horse. And I'm going to show you why moving this fast is like the coolest thing in the game, especially for late game and or for farming. Look at that. But I'm going to show you what gives me these abilities. My weapons, yeah, those 2 I don't actually need. Alright, so headpiece, coward skier. Alright, coward, yeah, coward's helmet, right? 5 pieces of coward. You get stamina recovery, maximum health, and while sprinting you gain major expedition and major protection, which increase your movement speed and reduce your damage taken by 30%. So your boy is, I'm running mad fast, right? Jailbreaks, 5% from jailbreaks. Gain major expedition at all times, increasing your movement speed by 10%. So no matter what, I'm getting 10% from the gate from this armor right there. Now the only thing that might make this better is if they have the nodes to switch out the training for reduced movement speed. I'm actually going to go find out, because that is the only way you can make this armor better, is to reduce your sprinting cost, which is gnarly as hell. Alright, so if I do that right, I guess I have to go to, let's just say use blacksmith. Create. We'll do armor, clothing. We'll do weapons, right? Alright, sockets. Oh, that doesn't tell me. Alright. So, reduce block cost, critical resistance, armor value, sprint. Alright, so every single one of these have to have almanate in them, right? And with that being maxed out, it all goes to 7, so you have 5 pieces. 5 times 7, you have 35% reduction in speed and movement cost. That is the only thing that'll make this build better, is putting on that gem to enhance your reduction of sprinting. Which, I mean, I could try and go do, which would be freaking sick, but regardless, I'm going to go show you what this can do. Because what I would have, and with that being said, that'd be 35 plus an additional 12, so I'd have 42% reduction in cost and movement speed, right? Alright, so for all you new players, right now I'm in Betnik. Betnik is an amazing place to farm for a lot of materials. I'll bring up my map. This area right here is Farm City. Okay, and I'm going to show you why. Running and hawking people down is mad smart. Boom, alright, so we're going to count them. There's 1 rubidite ore right here, right? Pink. Alright, so 1. Here's platinum steam. There's 2. There's enchantment. Most people who farm run, because horses, you have to get on and off. There's 3. I don't have to dismount my horse, and that's why having this build isn't crazy. So I'm gonna go over this build again and show you. It's wild. Just hit R3 and hawking, dude. 60% movement speed, burning up anybody on the field right now. And the crazy part is, my stamina recovers completely while I'm picking. So the run game, yeah, it's alright. But this is ridiculous. Alright, so just picking that ore up, man. And this ore trail is insane. You guys have got to remember this trail. This is like, I shouldn't even be sharing this, even though a lot of people know it. I mean, this game's been out for years, and it's probably one of the better places to go get resources. But for all you new players out there, I mean, this is just quality information. Because, especially for farmers who haven't figured this out yet, or a guild leader hasn't told them, this right here is just an amazing place to farm mats. For ore, you got potions right here. So you got all that stuff. Enchantments, right? All of it. It's an amazing and I no longer have the crafting bag, which is kind of hurt, so I have to, all my materials don't go into the ESO bag anymore. I'm kind of disappointed about it, but it is what it is. I don't farm as much as I used to, nor do I play as much as I used to, but people who do get into this, I'd strongly recommend being a member. Being a member allows you to gain more experience faster. It increases your experience gain. It gives you your crafting bag, and it increases the amount of resources that you gather when you gather resources. So look, man, just hawking. I gotta change my dude's name to the Flash, yo, on some for realness. Like, this is just wild, like, crazy. So he's burned up that whole trail, right? Just crushing them, running as fast as a fully trained horse, dude. This is crazy. Like, it's just, dude, I'm fast. Like, these guys ain't got nothing on me. Yeah, they're picking. These spots are usually pretty heavy with iron, but these guys are definitely picking. But that's okay, because like I said, it respawns quick, and I'm probably running faster than they are, so when I get onto a different trail, it won't be there for them to pick up, so. But this is sick, man. Like, this is freaking sick. This is probably one of my favorite spots to farm. But it's a timing thing, too, because you can't do this when a lot of players are on. You obviously want to farm when no one's playing the game, so you can get as maximized resources. It is a lot tougher with more people playing, so you gotta figure out when the highway of traffic is, and then you gotta play when there's no traffic of other people. And for real, because like, this is hurt. There was legitimately like 5 other places to go pick up raw materials that are no longer there. Just someone that has the same idea I have right now. But like I said, all I gotta do is change my movement pattern and derail them. With my character's movement speed, I should be able to either wait a few seconds, run in an opposite direction, or come back later, and it'll mess this dude's collection up, and then I can collect what he is missing. So that's that. And run speed makes it incredibly more easier to do that. And I wanted to show you guys where all these nodes were. It's kind of hard to do that if they're not here. But I will show you a very unique spot for a chest that not a lot of people know about. Yeah, because usually there's nodes back here. Yeah, they're picking this one dry. Usually, if you're looking for training gear, there's a chest that appears right here, and the rare drop for the master chest is training gear. So, and training gear is pretty cool. I mean, it'll give you a boost in stats, and it'll increase your experience you gain, which is gnar. Alright, see, I came back, and that guy's already on it. See what I'm saying? So, people are here. They're picking like crazy. Oh, I forgot. When you are a member, Gathering resources takes half the time. So instead of hitting something once or twice, you hit it once and you pick it up. So that alone, like, is phenomenal and enhances your speed to get you places faster. See a double tap, yeah, you only got to gather it once, and you get, I guess, 10% more from the gather, which is crazy and amazing. So, like, in reality, you're gaining insane amounts of resources becoming a member. I strongly recommend it to anybody who enjoys this game and plays it and has the money for it. If you don't got the money for it, don't do it. Don't break yourself. It's dumb. But if you got you got a job or whatever, and you got a little extra cash, and like, hey man, I really want to put my heart and soul into this game. It's definitely worth it. It's incredibly worth it. I kind of miss being a member. It might happen here, maybe. It depends. If I can actually get into another crowd of people and actually play this game, it could totally happen. But again, this is just one of your basic farming videos. If you are a fisherman, I don't even remember if you need a fishing rod, or if I have to buy a rod to go fishing. I honestly have no idea. But if you enjoy fishing and doing mini games of that, I can show you how to do that too. As a matter of fact, I'm right here. So let's see, I walk over to this fishing spot, yeah? And you need bait. Alright, so you need bait to go fishing. I have no bait. You get bait from picking flowers. Maybe I can find some flowers. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, right now, as of the now, my boy is just straight hawking. 60% movement speed, bro. I am a horse without a steed. Combat-wise, I mean, my guy's level 50. I can hold my own, but this isn't gear that I would take into a dungeon dive or go spelunking with. That's dumb as hell. But it's definitely gear. If you found yourself a trail of resources that you want to capitalize on, this is the gear for it. Hands down, the gear for it. Look, dude, I'm cruising. Like, ooh, Jude, I might have something on here. Maybe, come on, give me some bait. Give me some bait. No bait. We're gonna leave that there. Jude is actually kind of expensive. A lot of your new, like, if people make new characters, they burn through armor left and right, especially armor that has training on it. So if you are a farmer or a person who builds gear, always pick up your low tier stuff. Have a character that can pick up low tier, and have a character that can pick up high tier stuff, because you will run out of, like, people will freaking want the low gear when they make a new character, or low gear armor with training, especially if they don't make booster characters or if they don't have the resources for it. So you can make a crap load of money in this game if you know what you're doing, and it's that simple, man. You have to just plan it out. So, but as you can see, like I said, my boy is just straight hawking. I'm either gonna call him horse, speedster, I don't know, something fast, or something that sounds fast. That's hopefully not too cheesy. Might even be called I'm fast, I don't know, unless it's already taken. But yeah, man, just straight. That's 60% right here, dude, just hawking. Straight hawking, bros. And the best part about this is 9 times out of 10, if I pick something up, if it ain't alright, boom, here's a mushroom, right? Imstool. My stamina regenerates at a little under 2,000. My stamina regenerates at 17,000, right? This is, alright, 0.1700 is what it regenerates at per second. Ridiculous. So as long as I'm in an area that has a high place of ore, I never run out. But if I were to enhance this armor and put the Almanate stone on, which is the Mundus stones for what was it, health and movement speed, or whatever it is. If I were to put that on, well, no, it's reduced sprinting cost and movement speed. So, I mean, most rogues use it, but if I were to put that on, My dude, he said I'd just be running for forever. I would have a 42% reduction in my movement speed. But this is the trail. I'm going to run it one more time inside the vicinity. A lot of people are picking right now, so it's hard for me to show you where all these nodes are growing. But basically this trail, you'll get your nodes. If you follow this trail, a lot more will appear up than what you realize. So, and there's a lot of, it's a mixture. Like I typically go for enchantments and mining. However, I need to find a new one for light armor. I don't know a node. I don't know a trail for light armor. I memorized this one pretty earlier in the game. It was pretty simple to memorize. And it's a small area. The downside to it is, like I said, a lot of people know of it. And this video is probably gonna make a lot more people know of it. But I mean, I'm here to have fun, man. I ain't gonna here to steal your thunder. But again, it is a very simple, and like I said, if you don't know about it, hopefully I can enlighten you. If anybody wants to see more Elder Scrolls Online videos, I'm all for it. I got some really, really cool builds, insanely cool builds, that I actually miss using and experimenting with. One, I've hit enemies for 60,000 damage in one hit. Ridiculous. One hit through stealth, 60,000 damage. It's crazy. Like, it's funny to watch. I've done a lot of crazy, cool things, and I kind of miss it, because I said I picked this game up after not playing it for 2 years. So I don't know, it's nice to reminisce. It's nice to, get back to the old thing, because I used to be in love with this game, man. Like, just straight in love playing this game, and happy as hell. I have really nothing going on here. Yeah, I don't get any of my good abilities. That sucks. But I would love to make my, I have a really nasty critical hit build that I want to capitalize on. And I don't know who would be better at doing it, either my orc or my Khajiit. One of them would be really good, because having increased or extra weapon damage is phenomenal. But the build is based off of critical hits and your damage from your critical hits. And then I put a bunch of buffs on, and in one swoop I hit something for 60,000 damage. It's wild. It's uppercut. I use a two-handed sword. If you guys would like to see that video, please comment on here. I mean, actually watch the video. I know, you guys can watch what you want. This one's actually pretty solid information, especially for new players. And, like I said, I used to be a really good player. I used to be able to... Oh, I got bait. Sweet. It just... I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want. Because I can play whatever I want, man. But I want to put something on that people are watching. You know what I'm saying? So if someone's actually watching these videos and enjoying what I'm showing them, hell yeah, dude, let me know. But look, sideways, dude. I'm cruising. Hopefully I get to play with one of my friends here either sometime this week, because they just started, and I want to show them this character. Just to be like, dude, like, I'm hawking. Like, you got a horse? I'll buy them a horse and just run next to their horse. Ooh, something went away. Oh, that's right, I switched my weapons out. There we go, sorry. I'm an idiot. But run next to them, just to prove you guys that I'm a beast. Now, this build isn't nothing to mess with. Yeah, this guy, see, he's just collecting inside the facility. The guy that's taking all these nodes doesn't even know the nodes, where they are out on the outside. Like, see, like I said, and these guys are just trying, like, they don't, yeah, they're picking, but there's 3 of them in here that are picking from the same area. That's so stupid. And they don't even have the entire like I have the first quarter of this island, but this whole island has nodes on it, and most of them are in pretty tight places and trails that you actually have to figure out. But if there's 3 people in this area picking nodes, no one's getting anything. That's it's dumb. That is so dumb. Like, just oh my god, people in this game are idiotic, man. I'm gonna run next to this guy just to see. Hey, what's up? He's a wizard. New level 53, Harry. Alright, let's see how fast I hawk this dude. Oh, he actually might have the same gear I have. He's pretty quick. Oh, shit. Yeah, he might actually have it. Like, he might have it through skills. All you need is minor and major heroism. You can get it through skills, too. One of the easiest ways is to get. Well, major is a lot easier to get than minor. I will say that. Major you can find in multiple different ways. Major endurance, but again, it's you know, it's up to you how you guys find it. I just put it on my guys' armor so I can leave my skills free. But there are skills that do give it to you. So remember the steed, major, and minor heroism. And there's more. If like I said, if someone has both those skills, you can keep up with that person, which is great. So you guys can pick what you can pick. If they don't, you have 60% movement speed or an advantage over them, right? Which is phenomenal. And yeah. And if you're not using your platinum ore for anything, before you grind it down for temper, consider this. You can sell your stacks, and your stacks sell for about 3 grand more than a stack that has been refined. So remember that. Don't sell if you don't need gold, and a lot of people don't, unless you're playing like super pro levels. The only thing you need gold is your weapons and maybe 2 pieces of armor. But for the bulk of it, you can do most dungeons, not like your super hard ones, but you can do most daily dungeons with purple gear and 2 gold, 2 gold weapons. Now, as for your harder dungeons, where it requires you to have, your skills set up and all that stuff, like that's where it's gonna be coming to, you're gonna need your correct Mundus stones, your correct alignments, all of that. Well, not your alignments, but your the stones that you put on your weapons to give your weapon abilities. You're going to need like top tier efficiency. So look that stuff up online of how that build works or whatever build you're trying to do. These are just my little fun ones. I want to go in PvP once with this guy. This guy was my PvP champion because he could heal. They took his healing away though, which I'm very disappointed about. But I'm glad. Did they take his healing away? I mean, double check that. Orc skills, brawny. Alright, so yeah, that's just your craftsman stamina plus 2,000. Yeah, they took his healing away. When you deal damage with a weapon ability, you heal 690 health. This occurs once every 4 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad, but he had one that kind of mimicked the heavy armor skill, which I'm going to bring up. Must have changed that too since I've been playing. Heavy armor. Okay, here. Alright, so increase your health recovery by 2% for each piece gained, and current bonus is 0, somewhere in medium gear. Restore 108 magicka stamina when you take damage for each piece of heavy armor equipped. This can occur once every 8 seconds. So they changed up this ability too. Heavy armor. Oh wait. Maybe. Oh, okay. Healing received. Rapid mending. If you want to be a dude. What increased magic stamina? Okay, so that's not bad. So it's definitely this, rather than mending. You have to have your heavy armor maxed out before you go into PvP, and you can make a Nightblade that's magicka based wearing heavy armor, and you get this ability on your weapons that increase your healing received, and dude, your one move that zaps enemies, Siphon. Siphon's ridiculous for Nightblades. In Shadow, no, Siphoning. Alright, so you want, this one right here, the first move, Shallow Soul, right? So instant 2700 magicka cost to use it. Steal enemy's life force, dealing this much damage, and you heal for 40%. If you have heavy armor on, and you have your bills for and your things, you can heal for 60 to 70% of the healing that you do to your enemy. Which is really powerful for Nightblade's Leaking Strike. Another one, like, you won't drop for this. So this is a stamina ability, but you restore an additional 47,000 stamina when this effect ends based on Leaking Strike. But if you pick the magical one, it's ridiculous. And like I said, there's a million ways for you to gain life. Okay, right here, Soul Siphon. Increase your healing done by 3% for each siphoning equipped heal. So right there, there's 6% bonus on top of, I guess, yeah, like, you can make a heavy armor healing ability and just have massive amounts of fun. And still doing some really good magic damage. I don't know if I'm going to make that on this character. I got to see some other characters for racial benefits, because the orcs healing isn't what it used to be. It used to be what a Mundus Stone was, which allowed you to increase the percent of your healing received. So, other than that, it's still not bad. This guy is a phenomenal runner, so I really, really, really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you need help with builds, you need help with ideas, comment below. If this is a game that you guys enjoy, again, comment below. I like it. The story mode is a little whack. I want to make some PvP runs just to show you guys, like, what can really happen in PvP. It was like the funnest thing to do in this game. And I didn't realize that, because I didn't realize you needed certain builds and gear to actually be good at doing it. But I think that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys memorized that trail. There is about 20 to 30 nodes on it if you can actually get on it when people aren't there. Because you see me running the outsides. Like, I'm not doing that because, just to do it. I'm doing it because that's where the nodes spawn. They spawn on the outsides of this castle thing that we're in, or these ruins. It's just they're not there because, like I said, we have 3 different people picking. Like, this guy's picking, he's just waiting. I'm gonna get this one, whatever. Being a goon. So, he apparently needs that rock good, like, bad, and he doesn't know anywhere else to go. But, it is what it is. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoy playing this game, and I definitely miss it. So, but I'm going to call it for this build. So let me go back over the stats real quick, and then I'll end it. So, your boons, right? Boon, the steed, flat out 10%. Major expedition, 30%. Minor expedition, 10%, so 50% from the gate. And then character skills. This is the fastest character in the game that I know of, unless they switched it out. And they might have, like I said, this game has a lot of updates. Swift Warrior. Now, if you want to go hard, you wanna make sure, like, you're faster and you regenerate faster and you're top tier kicking ass, then you want your freaking, where it says training, you want that stone almanite. Reduce stealth, and if not almanite, go with Mundus stone to increase your steed, because all it's going to do is increase your recovery from there too, but you'll get a lot more recovery if you wear almanite. So I would go probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would go 4-piece Mundus stone, and I would go 3-piece reduction. So That's just me. Because the Mona Stone alone gives you increased movement speed and reduction, so I would definitely take that 4%, and then I'd make all that gold, and then this make gold and increase, you know, the reduction cost. Because you saw how fast I was going, it's crazy. But yeah, it's up to you. As for if you want more of a battery though, and you never want to run out of stamina, just make them all ammonite. You need this ability right here. I don't know how to switch out the stones. I know there's a way to do it in the game. I haven't learned it. I have to ask around because this is definitely a gear set that I want to name so I know what it is. And it's a gear set that I want to. I just think it'd be crazy and fun. A complete waste of money. But oh god, I'm at the wrong spot. I think it'd be fun. But it'd be a huge waste of money. Huge waste of money. So remember, you want medium armor. Because, the other thing that I forgot to show you. Medium armor skills. My guy's medium armor is trash, but you want it, right? Stamina recovery, 20%. Reduces the cost of your abilities by 2% on medium game. Agility, but this is why you want your medium armor maxed out. Movement speed, bonus sprint by 2%. I'm currently running, okay, so I am running 75%, so I'm technically running, 74%, because this gives me 14% increased movement speed with athletics. If I get this, if I max this out, my guy is going to be running at 74% faster than any other character, which is ridiculous. So that's how you run faster than a horse. Mine clearly is not that high, and it's alright. It happens. But yeah, that's that, man. So I've gotta put this skill on, and I gotta level up my medium armor like crazy. I have to kill things. We don't need, or definitely won't rally. Wrecking blow. Killer blade, not bad. Alright, so. But that's that, man. But yeah, it's again. I hope you guys like the commentary. So get your medium armor up to 50. Mine's not even there yet, or I'd be going even faster, dude. I kind of want to see that. Like I want to see that. So my next video, I'm gonna do a comparison, straight comparison. You know, I got, again, the damage on this ability is poop. I could make a medium armor and just level that up that way. But, yeah, so. But, yeah, even so, my guy's still insanely quick, man. Insanely fast. But, I don't know. Just remember, man, I disappeared on me. Remember, this build will only, because the armor that I have, it's all medium. I didn't even think about that. Every single piece of gear I have on is medium, so definitely get that John up. Probably the smartest thing you can do is get your medium armor up quick. I didn't realize that after I made this build because I was focused on doing PvP. So that's going to be where a bunch of your stuff comes from, guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, my build's not even all gold. and it could probably be a million times better if it was, or even if it was all purple. But it is what it is, and you know, the build's not complete, but this is what you can do with the build as of the now. And again, you have a serious advantage. Is super fast, straight super fast, bro. Hawking them, but it could be 14% faster. Ain't that some shit? 74, man, 74% faster with 40 something sprint reduction. Like, that's wild. So please, 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 definitely check it out. Definitely watch this whole video and enjoy the content, man. All right, so I'm gonna head out of here. Take care, guys. Later. Super fast.